Take a breath. Sit upright, not rigid, just present. You don't need to prepare yourself for this. You don't need to agree with anything yet. If you're here, it's likely because something has felt off. Not dramatic, not catastrophic, just slightly misaligned. Not lost, not broken, just unsettled. Most men don't arrive at change through inspiration. They arrive through fatigue. Fatigue from noise, fatigue from opinions, fatigue from carrying things without instruction. This is not a place for urgency. This is a place to stand correctly before moving. Men today are rarely taught how to orient themselves internally. They are given advice, strategies, motivation, pressure, but not posture. They are told what to want, but not how to hold responsibility. So they compensate. They chase clarity through speed. They chase certainty through comparison. They chase relief through distraction. None of those restore order. When your internal structure is unstable, everything feels heavier than it should. Decisions feel louder. Rest feels unearned. Progress feels invisible. This is not a personal failure. It's a structural one. Discipline has been misunderstood for a long time. It's often presented as force, as self-denial, as relentless intensity. That version burns people out. Real discipline is quieter. Discipline is the ability to act without negotiation with your moods. Not aggressively, not heroically. Calmly. It is choosing the correct action even when the mind is undecided. It's not about doing more. It's about doing less, correctly, and repeatedly. Discipline creates relief because it removes debate. When there is no debate, the mind settles. That is why discipline feels grounding rather than restrictive, when practiced correctly and properly. Silence is not empty. Silence is structural. In silence, you notice posture. In silence, you notice breath. In silence, you notice tension when you're carrying unnecessarily. Noise allows avoidance. Silence removes hiding places. That is why silence feels uncomfortable at first, especially for men who are used to constant input. But discomfort is not dangerous. Silence trains steadiness. A man who can sit in silence without reaching for distraction is difficult to destabilize. Not because he is emotionless, but because he is anchored. This channel exists to provide structure, not stimulation. You will not find escalation here. You will not find outrage. You will not find exaggerated confidence. You will find reminders. Reminders to slow the breath, correct posture, choose the next right action, stop performing progress. Some days this will feel useful. Other days it will feel ordinary. Ordinary is good. Ordinary is where discipline lives. Morning content here is for orientation. Night content is for release, not escape, release. If you feel behind in life, listen carefully. You are not late. You are likely early, but without a map. Progress is rarely obvious while it is happening. Most meaningful development feels invisible at a time. The body adapts quietly. The mind stabilizes slowly. Character accumulates silently. You don't need a breakthrough. You need continuity. You don't need reinvention. You need to stop abandoning yourself every time progress becomes boring. Return here when you feel scattered. Return here when motivation fades. Return here when the world feels loud and your thoughts feel crowded. Listen sitting upright. Do not multitask. Let the words pass through rather than trying to extract something from them. There is no test here. There is only practice. The practice of standing correctly. The practice of continuing. The year has changed. Circumstances will not suddenly improve. There will still be days of uncertainty, fatigue, and doubt. Discipline does not eliminate those. It teaches you how to stand while they pass. You do not need to rush. You do not need to impress. You only need to continue quietly. This is where you begin. Remain still for a moment, then continue.